Good morning, YouTube pipey types. PipeCat here once more. This is sort of a retraction review, and the reason why I'm making it is that I recently did a review on this product, John Cotton's number 3 pipe tobacco, and I found that the one that I did, although sincere, was full of inaccuracies. Too many for me to live with. I wanted to redo it, having researched a few things. One thing I will call attention to right at the beginning of this video is the extreme difficulty that I had getting those 3 tins to stand still. That was a lot of work and research on my part, and I think it should be acknowledged, but I've gotten past it now. I'm okay. As long as I don't sneeze or fart, those won't move. John Cotton's number 3. Of all the John Cotton's blends that I have tried so far, and I have tried number 1, number 2 and 3, of course number 3 here, I've tried Smyrna, and I've tried Sweet English. And of all of them, this one right here is the most classic English blend of the bunch. The others have standout aspects or attributes that make them differ slightly. This one is the one for true Latakia loving English aficionados. And I've done some pretty close comparison studies between this and the 2 other blends that I'm showing you here. Peterson Old Dublin and Nightcap. And there's another one too, Dunhill My Mixture 965, also very close. Nightcap is the least comparable to John Cotton's number 3, but it's not too far off. The most comparable is Peterson Old Dublin. These blends are Latakia rich with Orientals over them. John Cotton's number 3 also has a pretty strong Virginia component, giving it some sweetness. And I'm going to risk an avalanche here. Made of Virginia, Orientals, Latakia, and Perique, which is pretty standard for an English blend. To get right to the basic, main basic talking points of this blend, it is extremely good. It's very, very good. If you like Peterson Old Dublin or Nightcap, and again, My Mixture 965, and even ones like Camoy's number 11, although now you're starting to drift a little bit away from it flavor-wise. This one is a very, very good contender. It is it's a presence. When you can compare it to blends like the ones that I just talked about, you know that it's a pretty serious blend. This is a very it's an extremely satisfying smoke, and strength-wise, it's probably right down the middle of medium. The flavor is very, very, very bright and very, very present. The flavor alone puts it right on a par with those other blends that I'm talking about. Although its popularity is probably a little bit less than theirs, I think in time it will probably climb in popularity to be on a par with them. So I would say that I would probably smoke this one all day, if that's something I decided I wanted to do, is smoke all day, more so than I would something like Nightcap, which is very strong in a lot of ways. The flavor is no stronger than the John Cotton's 3, but the nicotine content is pretty killer in Dunhill Nightcap. Not quite as killer in Peterson. Peterson's and John Cotton's 3 are pretty close on many, many levels. They really are. The difference is pretty subtle, and it's only really in the flavor. I think the Perique and John Cotton's might stand out just a tad more, and the Orientals maybe just a tad more than whatever you're finding in Peterson Old Dublin. So again, John Cotton's number 3 is a real contender for English, for strictly English blends, maybe even leaning towards the Balkan side. But I do love it very much. I want to bring attention to it. I think it should be better recepted in the community. Try John Cotton's number 3. That's all I really wanted to say today. I try to keep my videos down to 5 minutes, and I have exceeded that by a few seconds here. As always, enjoy your smoke. Please control your smoking. Try not to let it be a habit. You know, I always say that. I need you guys alive to subscribe and enjoy PipeCat's pipe tobacco video reviews, and also other stuff to come that may not necessarily be about pipe smoking at all. So for today, I'm just going to say happy Saturday to you. It's almost May of 2017, and I will be back with you with another review of something interesting very soon. Have a good day.